Imagine a world where time is not a river, but a loop, and you are the only one who remembers every iteration. You are trapped in a cycle of catastrophic failure, waking up each day to the same impending doom, armed only with the knowledge of your past mistakes. But when you discover that the reset isn't a glitch, but a weapon designed to keep humanity in check, you realize that breaking the cycle requires more than just survival. It requires dismantling the system itself. Welcome to Reset, the first pulse-pounding, atmospheric, and deeply strategic installment in Joshua T. Calvert's sci-fi thriller saga. If you love time loop tropes, psychological suspense, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching a protagonist master reality through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in speculative fiction, blending the visceral chill of temporal instability with the profound weight of destiny. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist's latest awakening, thrusting them into a race against time to alter the course of events before the clock runs out. The atmosphere is thick with the hum of distorted reality, the static of conflicting memories, and the creeping dread of knowing that every decision could create a paradox that destroys everything. Calvert excels at capturing the psychological toll of living out of sync, making every tactical maneuver, every resource allocation, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble where the price of failure is not just death, but eternal repetition. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular temporal survivor trope and the brilliant metagaming dynamic. This isn't just about shooting guns, it's about understanding the complex ecology of time, managing limited resources, and using human ingenuity to outsmart enemies who have superior knowledge of the future. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer enemy strategies, craft overpowered gear from rare drops, and completely shock arrogant elites with unconventional, trap-heavy tactics is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying chiming ding of a massive level up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of Reset lies in its characters and the heavy burden of integrity. The protagonist isn't just a cold, calculating gamer. They are a deeply human individual struggling to maintain their humanity in a system that rewards ruthlessness. They quickly form bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of fellow survivors who help them navigate the treacherous waters of the new social order. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as their squad watches them casually calculate the damage output of a coordinated strike. Their unbreakable trust provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major conspiracy or a rival faction's assault forces the protagonist to push their abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unbridled ingenuity. The protagonist doesn't just survive the assault, they completely shatter the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword, it's the one who understands the rules better than anyone else. Reset is a triumph of the LitRPG and fantasy genres. It is smart, action-packed, and unapologetically addictive. Joshua T. Calvert has crafted a debut that perfectly captures the thrill of breaking the apocalypse with a stat sheet and a strategy guide. Plug in your headphones, check your stats, and join the climber. The system is live, but his future is bright.